What's up, everybody? I've got a comparison video to make today. This is requested by a brother on Facebook, and I wanted to make this really quickly. I don't know how quickly I'm going to make it because there's a lot to go into. This is the Allan ESV NCR. I know there's three different editions. Okay, so they're all chant bound because is pretty popular. None of these are char fleet. These are all bound by chant. And I want to show you the different blocks they used. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. I'll just kind of tell you really quickly. Let me start this way. Okay, so all three of these are basically the same block. Not the same block, the same layout, the NCR. The one on bottom was prior to any of them. This was the 2007 text, the Collins block. I have never seen one of these until I got this one, and I actually thought this was one of the ones like this. This is the Youngblood printed edition with the 2011 text, but this is actually the 2007 Collins block. And I'll show you that it was not as good as the next editions, but it's pretty rare. Anyway, the next one is the 32 GSM printing, and then the one above that is the 36 GSM printing of the 2011 text. So, and then I also want to show you a comparison with the Godfather, and I'll show you kind of how they stack up with this bad boy right here. So let's open it up. I've got all of them, the middle ribbons, they're all set to Psalm 56, Psalm 55, around that area. So let's just open them all up and we'll look at them. So the middle ribbon, they're all set to that page, and we'll just do a couple comparisons. Okay, so this one in the back is the Collins block. Now I'll bring it a little closer to me. And you can see there is a lot of ghosting. This is the Collins block. Now it's more of a collector's piece because the newer editions have way less ghosting, but it's just so hard to find these chant bound Collins block editions. So they're pretty valuable and hard to come by. And this one is awesome. I just got it in a trade, and I'm really excited about it because I don't have it. I don't have one with the Collins block until I got this one. So, and I really didn't even know I was getting one of these until it showed up, and I was thinking it was one of the 36 GSM with the 2011 text, and it wasn't. So anyway, I'll leave it open, and we'll show the comparison, how they progressed. Okay, so you can see the ghosting is pretty significant on the Collins block. Now the next production is the 32 GSM chant bound edition, and this has the same color scheme. And I'll open it to that middle ribbon, that purple ribbon, grape, I think is the name of the color. And we will kind of compare them. Now, granted, okay, now this is the 2007 text. This is the 2011. The pagination is close. It's not exactly the same. You can see how much of Psalm 55, you got just a tad left there. You got a lot more in the 2007 text up here. But the page number is 571, page number is 571. The pagination's close. It's just not exactly the same. Okay, so you can see the 32 GSM has some ghosting, but not as much. Let's just look at a small. You see how much that is, and over here it's not quite as bad. You can kind of tell what I'm talking about. Okay, so now the 32 GSM was an improvement. The edition's thinner, and it has less ghosting. Hooray! Great. Excited for Allan. Then they come with the 36 GSM edition, and now this goat skin on this edition is just amazing. And this is the brown with the gold ribbons, which I love this edition. And it is the 2011 text as well, but it is the 36 GSM paper. Much better paper. Now, you can see that this edition has more ghosting than this one. So they've kept improving from the Collins printing to the 32 GSM from Youngblood to the 36 GSM from Youngblood. Okay, so now you can see, and these are the thicknesses of these editions, and I'll show you at the end. The 32 is thin. It's pretty thin, and these two are both about the same thickness. This edition right here, the Godfather, is thicker than all of them. It has paper more similar to the older NASB editions from the early 2000s, where it was the French milled 39 GSM French milled. I know this isn't French paper, but it's probably close to that 39-40 GSM range, where this one is a 36. This is a heavier paper, even than the 36. So I'm going to show you the pagination's the same as well, and you'll see why people love the Godfather. Okay, so this is page 571, and we'll just look right in that 56 area. Okay, you can see it's light, but you can see here on the 36, it's a little bit heavier than right there. It's a little lighter. Let me put them side by side so you can see. It's the Godfather has a little less ghosting than even the 36 GSM, and we've already established that the 36 GSM is as good as it has gotten so far with the Allan. The original Heirloom reference, the Godfather, got it right. I mean, you can see in this area all that ghosting is just kind of non-existent on this page. I mean, it's just beautiful, and this paper feels excellent. So anyway, there's kind of your progression. Now I want to give you a forewarning. The price for a Godfather is going to be a little higher for one that's in mint condition than even one of these. So if you want a Godfather, it's going to be costly unless you're willing to get a used edition. So kind of in order from bottom to top, this is kind of how they rate. Now in value, honestly, this Collins block might be more valuable because of how rare it is. But as you can see, it has more ghosting. So anyway, those are I wanted to do that comparison between these different NCR blocks, but I also wanted to kind of show you why I have kind of an infatuation with the Godfather. It's just such an excellent Bible. So anyway, let me know if that's helpful. Hopefully that shows you some of the difference between the Allan editions, kind of where they started with the Collins block, and then going to the thinner, and you can see the difference in the thickness there. The 32 GSM has a little more rounded spine, and it's a little bit thinner. It's actually a good bit thinner than the 36 GSM paper. So you have the Collins block 32, 36, but they really don't compare as well to the Godfather. So in my opinion, that's just my opinion. But the Godfather only came in Abba calf skin, where these have this Highland goat skin. So it really depends on if you're a goat skin fan or a calf skin fan, just how you feel about it. But anyway, hopefully that's helpful for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe down here. Hover over that little subscribe watermark and click subscribe if you like the content. Be sure to check out the Everything Bibles show. Just started that this week. Really excited about that. Kind of wondering where it's going to go. But we are excited about it. Thankful for all the participation from everybody. So anyway, just wanted to make this video because it was actually someone requested on Facebook that I make a video like this to kind of help them decipher between which editions they would want to try to find. So, you want to find a Collins, you want to find the 32, you want to find the 36. Which ones, because they're all a little bit different. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And as always, God bless.